banquet hall was busy. The Prince of Wales stood tall. The bishop with the Saudi prince who just happened to be in the hall. He sat at the nobles' table, grinning like a Cheshire cat. The Prime Minister of Canada, man of the hour, and his entourage of big fat rats. The Queen rose as she rang the bell. May I have your attention, please? We wish to thank the Prime Minister for this 50 pounds of dead native mouse cheese. 50 pounds of dead native mouse cheese. 50 pounds of dead native mouse cheese. And the bishop asked the Prime Minister, do you harvest this in the wild? He said, yes, it comes in pieces about the size of a small native child. And the wind howls through the trees and down the mountain and across the plains and out to sea. Chief held court and the shaman smoked his pipe, and the women danced so gracefully. Chief held court and the shaman smoked his pipe. The children all ran free. Children all ran free. While the young men hunted and fished, and they loved their women somewhat respectfully. Tribes were settled and the gods were happy, and the sun hung low and peacefully. Tribes were settled and the gods were happy, and the children all ran free. Well, I'm just a silly old white guy, but it seems to me these natives had it going on. They loved old Mother Earth from sea to sea. These natives had it going on, and their children all ran free. Well, the Prime Minister met a little native mouse, and all he needed was a tiny piece of cheese. The Prime Minister had 50 pounds, so he stomped that mouse, and I'm keeping this all for the Queen and me. And the mothers cried a river that found its way to sea, carried all the little souls that are coming back to me. Said Mother Earth, now the children will run free. Said Mother Earth, now the children will run free. Dead mouse cheese is a delicacy of royals and aristocrats, crooked politicians in the colonies and their entourage of big fat rats. It's made from the blood and the sweat and tears of shackled slaves and their indentured peers, native children and their mothers' tears, and it's made by big fat rats. Dead mouse cheese is a delicacy of royals and aristocrats, crooked politicians in the colonies and their entourage of big fat rats. It's made from the blood and the sweat and tears of shackled slaves and their indentured peers, native children and their mothers' tears, and it's made by big fat rats. And the mothers cried a river that found its way to sea, that carried all the little souls that are coming back to me. Said Mother Earth, now the children will run free. Said Mother Earth, now the children will